Hello everyone.
Are you ready to step into the world of the most unbelievable moments? Watch until the end because some scenes are so strange that you may ask yourself, did they really happen? The most incredible thing is that even though the plane had trouble and crashed onto a highway near Talca, Chile after hitting power lines, the pilot received timely help and was thankfully safe. When the sea suddenly changed, these fishermen had only a few seconds to react. A true race against the power of nature. In just a few seconds, a 7.4 magnitude earthquake shook Colombia and caused heavy damage in many areas. Just because he wanted to save a few seconds, he nearly paid a very high price. The unbelievable part is that after the collision, the man was still able to stand up and walk normally. I guess the Homeowners Association fined them for neglecting property maintenance and illegal parking. On August 5, 2026, in Salvador, Brazil, a driver suddenly lost control and drove straight into a restaurant. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident. Mouse and Asian mouse is not exactly the most graceful eater. A spectacular view from the crater of Geldingadalur, Iceland, shows just how incredible the hidden power beneath the ground can be. The Florida sky suddenly looked as if it had been split in two, with bright orange on one side and deep darkness on the other. That is why I always stay far away when women are driving. A hippo suddenly attacked a tourist boat in Botswana. On August 6 in Spirlo, Russia, a man unexpectedly encountered a mother bear and her cubs. Instead of panicking, he even shouted back at them, a level of bravery that is hard to believe.
Violet, do you see the hippo? Look! Hi, hippo! Look, he's coming this way. Oh, he's peeing back up, Joe. Oh my God!
Never trust a hippo.
That was disgusting. Why do they...
Do you think this deer looks friendly? A majestic scene of nature where beauty and danger are only a few meters of ocean waves apart. If you enjoy moments like this, hit subscribe so you do not miss the next interesting videos. On August 6, Yibin City in Sichuan was suddenly hit by strong winds, creating a chaotic scene in a short time. Yibin, a famous city in southern Sichuan, known for its location where major rivers meet and for its long history, is experiencing a notable series of earthquakes. In just 45 days, the area recorded 32 earthquakes, and at 1:08 p.m. on August 7, 2026, a 33rd quake with a magnitude of 4.9 continued to shake Gao County. In this situation, seismic monitoring, building safety inspections, and evacuation planning are necessary steps to reduce risk. In Lower Chitral, Pakistan, a powerful flash flood carrying large rocks washed away a bridge and caused widespread damage. A haunting scene at Vinhome's Ocean Park 1 in Gia Lam, Hanoi, was recorded right before Typhoon Yagi made landfall.
我操！他妈的鞋就倒了！我操！哎呦哎！完了！我是全倒了！我操你妈呀！拍了！拍！
In the face of nature's enormous power, unity is what helps people become stronger. On August 4, 2026, heavy rain in Nuevo Leon, Mexico, caused a violent flash flood sweeping away many vehicles and properties in a short time. What about where you live? Is today's weather peaceful or full of surprises too?
Ficou assim.
The first time arriving in Japara, something strange happened. A canopy at a hospital in Sujangar suddenly collapsed, raising concerns about the deterioration of the old structure. Fortunately, the woman was examined and is now in stable condition. On August 5 in Pennsylvania, a collision between a truck and an SUV sent the truck straight into the garage of a home. Fortunately, the driver received emergency care in time. West Covina, a city in the San Gabriel Valley east of Los Angeles, California, is known for its transportation network connecting many busy residential areas. Here, a dashcam captured a dangerous situation as a vehicle approached a railroad crossing while the warning system was active. The incident shows that just a few seconds of poor observation can lead to major risk. To reduce similar situations, the area needs to maintain warning lights, clear barriers, visible signs, and stronger reminders for drivers to stop when a train is coming.
Jesus, teu sangue tem poder. Sangue tem poder. Oh.
After several days of strong winds and unstable weather, Rio returned to alert level 1.
Vai, bicho. Vai, nasa. Yes, baby.
The moment a road and a utility pole collapsed due to heavy rain in Mandi, India. Weak ground can lead to sudden subsidence, so regular inspection and maintenance of public structures are essential to detect risks early and protect residents. In winter, never stand under the edge of a roof. Snow can fall without any warning. High temperatures can melt ice and snow very quickly, but using a flame device like this always requires skill and careful control. Thousands of birds suddenly covered the sky, leaving residents amazed. Many people believe animals can sense danger before humans do. After many hours adrift at sea off Norway, the entire crew was dramatically rescued from a Dutch cargo ship that had lost control.
Madonna! Anche Padova Bar, spiegare. Niente, a mare.
Xico, a town in Veracruz, Mexico, is known for its lively traditional festivals and local fireworks performances. However, during one festival there, a bull-shaped fireworks structure suddenly malfunctioned and rushed into the crowd, injuring 21 people. Emergency crews quickly arrived to help. The incident is a reminder that crowded performances need strict control, safe distances, and prepared response plans for unexpected situations. During a severe flood in China, a house suddenly collapsed under the force of the water, showing the frightening, destructive power of natural disasters. Maybe this was the moment he realized just how lucky he was. In Yellowstone, sometimes the right-of-way on the road belongs to the bison. In Council Bluffs, Iowa, an interesting moment in the animal world shows that size does not always decide everything. Sometimes confidence and instinct are the biggest advantages. On August 5, 2026, a major rock slide suddenly occurred on Mount Cervino in Italy. The cause is believed to be high temperatures melting mountain ice, making rock masses unstable and causing them to fall. Above Disneyland, a giant smoke ring suddenly floated in the sky, seemingly defying every explanation.
我他妈换个地儿看龙了，完了吗？这龙给干扰了，可能是。哎呦，你瞅那还是云呢。
Looks like even the gods were having a rough day today. This brown bear seems to have found a free massage machine in nature, and judging by its expression, the service looks pretty good. After the flood, hundreds of earthworms gathered in the middle of the road, forming mysterious spiral patterns. Istanbul, the famous city located between Asia and Europe, impresses visitors with historic structures mixed with crowded residential areas. However, a 22-apartment building there suddenly collapsed after unusual noises were heard from its support columns. Fortunately, rescuers found no one trapped underneath. The incident shows that regular structural inspections, reinforcement of deteriorating buildings, and early closure of dangerous areas are extremely necessary. When a dam breaks, it is no longer just ordinary water, but an enormous force that sweeps away everything in its path. In your opinion, what led to this incident? Heavy rain eroding the ground, or a structure that did not fully meet technical standards? A car performance nearly turned into a serious incident when the driver hit the wrong pedal, putting 3 people standing nearby in extreme danger. In your opinion, which driver was at fault in this situation? Both drivers probably thought they had the right of way, but clearly traffic law did not agree with that. This is the price of deliberately crossing railroad tracks despite the danger. Which state are you watching from? Let's see which state has the most viewers.
Ну вот сейчас заправляем все последнее. Ага. Да. Дура, блядь.
Have you ever seen someone break safety rules at a gas station? Maybe my dream car list just got one name shorter. After this situation, checking the brake system will probably go straight to the top of the priority list.
Uh-huh. Will he be able to flip it over?
In Kalo, icy conditions tested driving skills, but luckily only the car was damaged and no one else was hurt.
Okay, we just had a PI involving some fire truck out here. Send rescue.
The Land Rover on the highway made an unexpected jump that caught everyone's attention. No matter how beautiful a photo is or how good a video looks, nothing is more important than your own safety. A severe hailstorm struck Fairfax Station, dropping large hailstones over the area and causing significant disruption.
Look at that.
An entire street in Detroit looked like a giant ice museum with rows of cars frozen solid. Looking at this scene, even insurance companies probably started sweating in the middle of winter.
I'm videoing you. Tigers, do ya? But he's choosing to be outside, and if it gets really cold, he can go into his den in the back. Right, Tao?
When encountering wildlife, the best thing we can do is keep our distance and respect their living space. I only have one question. Where were the smoke detectors at this moment? Many vehicles were damaged after the incident, but the luckiest thing is that everyone was safe. That is why we always remind everyone to wear seat belts and life jackets when traveling on the water. Security cameras recorded the moment lightning struck a house in Denver. Tell us, have you ever witnessed a lightning strike that left a strong impression on you? The aurora in Finland created a spectacular scene that looked like something from a fairy tale world. The magical beauty of the glowworm cave looked like something from a dream. Fortunately, the female driver remained safe after this unexpected situation. Just one careless decision at an intersection was enough to put two large vehicles in an unwanted situation.
Took everything out of her house.
In Albuquerque, a broken water pipe caused a serious incident, sending water into the streets and disrupting traffic.
That took some grass.
A youth baseball game was suddenly interrupted when a dust devil swept across the field. This moment is both unbelievable and an expensive lesson in jobs involving extremely heavy cargo. Even a small mistake can lead to serious damage. An incident involving a Blue Origin rocket turned into a giant fireball. Fortunately, no one was injured. Terrifying footage of today's storm around the Formentera and Ibiza area in Spain.
Zona hoje, galera. Como é que tá isso aqui? Público lotando. Olha isso. Olha isso. Meu Deus. Oh.
A breathtaking scene in Nazaré, Portugal, where the world's biggest waves showed the full power of the ocean. A perfect display of speed power and hunting instinct.
What is this? Como é? Não.
A Pomeranian in Merritt Island, Florida, gave firefighters a funny and frustrating moment after getting stuck behind a gate and needing help to get out. This big boy looks so friendly. Nature once again amazed viewers with a spectacular ice tsunami phenomenon in Khabarovsk, Russia.
Get that on video.
After watching this scene, I will choose a hotel on land for safety. Heavy rain poured down in Kalimpong, West Bengal, India, quickly leaving many areas submerged. A powerful landslide not only shook Glacier National Park, but also affected the lives of local residents.
Dzwoń na policję, bo będzie na nas, kurwa. Co na nas? Kurwie,
A house in Szczawnica suddenly collapsed as the ground shook, creating a scene that stunned witnesses. Luckily, no collision occurred, but this is a very clear reminder not to drive fast on slippery roads.
Whoa! Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Hold tight. Sorry, love. Just that car's on his roof in front of me. I'm gonna go. Okay.
Many people think CO2 is harmless, but the pressure inside a cylinder can be strong enough to cause a serious incident. A large explosion destroyed a fireworks factory in Malta. Wait, is this a dog walking a buffalo? This is not just surfing. It is a way of bringing the sport back to its most original beauty. Among waves over 1.5 meters high and freezing winds on Lake Michigan, the sailors calmly held the helm, facing the fierce power of nature, second by second. In just 5 seconds, the entire house collapsed to the ground like a deck of cards. In just a few seconds, an F1 tornado turned a peaceful scene into chaos, tearing off metal roofs, damaging trees, and affecting hundreds of homes and vehicles.
Look at the wave. See that right peeling off the corner? Shit. See that peeling off the corner? You can surf it. Look at that.
Video recorded powerful waves destroying the Santa Cruz Wharf, causing an estimated $1.2 million in economic damage. A cruise ship's engine malfunctioned while docking, causing panic among everyone nearby. This is not flooding. This is NASA technology, a beautiful and extremely important test. Keep a safe speed to protect yourself and the people around you. Some people call it passion, but to me, risking your life just to stand on a mountain peak for a few minutes is not worth it. Lava from Hawaii erupted through volcanic vents, creating a majestic and spectacular natural scene. Lightning struck a tree in Murray Hill, causing a fire and cutting nearby power lines. In Ruidoso, the force of floodwater was clearly shown as the violent current easily knocked down roadside fences. Major storms caused severe flooding in Texas, in the American Midwest, and dozens of people were rescued from dangerous areas. Look at the consequences of burning fields, what happened when the storm came. In Ruidoso, a historic flood swept through the area, completely changing the rhythm of daily life and leaving memories residents will never forget. A dust devil suddenly swept across a baseball field in Wake Forest, North Carolina. Although much smaller than a tornado, these spinning columns of wind are still strong enough to toss objects around and cause plenty of trouble. Looks like the cleaning team that day worked a little too hard. The sky over the Texas Panhandle became extremely impressive as a large storm system formed with a clear rotating cloud structure. If you know about mysterious creatures, please explain this strange phenomenon to us.
This is just crazy. Look at these birds. They're like everywhere.
Is that a starling or a blackbird? The whole sky is packed so densely that it looks like a scene from an apocalypse movie. American Falls turned into an ice cave. Fishermen were shocked after discovering an alien-like creature that cut off its own tongue. Due to ocean currents and summer temperatures, an iceberg broke away and drifted close to the coast, forcing residents to evacuate for safety. An ordinary day of swimming in the river suddenly turned into a moment that frightened everyone. Nature sometimes changes faster than we expect. Life as a fisherman at sea is not only difficult, but also full of risk. Big waves, strong winds, and unpredictable weather can happen at any time. A moment that was both funny and adorable, showing that even the strongest animals can sometimes be clumsy in nature.
Mưa đá ra cả nhà ơi, ôi mưa đá to quá. Ra đây, ôi bằng cái ly luôn. Ôi đá to quá. Trời ơi. Cái này còn gì nữa? Rất là to luôn. Đang tại Hợp Thành nhá, xã Hợp Thành.
A thunderstorm with wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour blew many objects around at a rooftop bar in Brooklyn, turning the scene chaotic. Caring for elderly people sometimes begins with very small things, such as helping them stay safe at home.
Recording live in the backyard.
In Texas, even weather enthusiasts had to be amazed by the power and surprise of nature. Which scene in the entire video impressed you the most? Share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Every comment from you is motivation for us to create more exciting and meaningful videos. Share your thoughts with us and see you again on the next unexpected journey.